Hello, friends. I'm Emma. Do you pause a lot when you speak English? Does this make you feel nervous and unconfident? Today, I will teach you how to speak smoothly without pausing. When you stop pausing, your confidence grows immediately. Let me ask you something. When you speak English, do you stop in the middle of sentences? Do you say, mm, wait, many times? Do you feel embarrassed when this happens? If you answered yes, you are not alone. Most English learners struggle with pausing. But here is the good news. Pausing is not about your English ability. Pausing is about confidence and practice. Today, I will show you exactly why you pause when you speak. Then, I will teach you my proven techniques to speak smoothly and confidently. By the end of this lesson, you will understand how to eliminate pauses and sound fluent. When you speak without pausing, something amazing happens. You feel confident. You enjoy conversations. People listen to you with respect. You become the English speaker you always wanted to be. Are you ready to transform your speaking? Let's begin this important journey together. Before I teach you how to stop pausing, let me explain why pausing happens. Understanding the problem is the first step to solving it. There are 4 main reasons why people pause when speaking English. Let me explain each one clearly. The biggest reason for pausing is lack of confidence. When you don't believe in your English ability, you hesitate before every word. You think, is this correct? Will people understand me? Am I making a mistake? This self-doubt creates pauses. Your brain is fighting with itself instead of flowing naturally. You become your own worst enemy. I see this all the time. Students who know English well still pause because they don't trust themselves. They have the knowledge, but they lack the confidence to use it smoothly. The second reason is vocabulary gaps. When you don't know the exact word you need, you stop and search for it in your mind. This creates long, awkward pauses. For example, you want to say refrigerator, but you can't remember the word. So you pause, think, and maybe say, the thing that keeps food cold? The pause breaks your flow and makes you sound less confident. Limited vocabulary forces your brain to work extra hard. Instead of speaking naturally, you are constantly searching for words. This mental effort creates pauses. The third reason is overthinking. Many learners try to translate sentences from their native language into English while speaking. This mental translation takes time and creates pauses. Your brain is doing double work. First, you think in your native language, then you translate to English. Then you check if the translation is correct. This process is slow and creates many stops. Also, some learners want every sentence to be perfect. They pause to check grammar, pronunciation, and word choice. This perfectionist thinking kills natural flow. The fourth reason is nervousness. When you feel pressured, especially with native speakers, your brain freezes. You forget words you know well. Your mouth doesn't cooperate with your mind. Nervousness makes you focus on what could go wrong instead of what you want to say. You become afraid of making mistakes, so you pause to be extra careful. But these pauses make you sound more nervous, not more careful. All four reasons connect to confidence. Lack of confidence creates pauses. Pauses make you feel less confident. This becomes a negative cycle that is hard to break. But when you learn to speak without pausing, the opposite happens. Smooth speech builds confidence. Confidence creates more smooth speech. This positive cycle transforms your English speaking completely. Now that you understand why pausing happens, let me teach you my proven techniques to eliminate it. I will teach you 5 powerful techniques to speak without pausing. These techniques changed my life and my students' lives. They will change your life too. Technique 1. Think in English, not your native language. The most important technique is thinking directly in English. Stop translating from your native language. This eliminates the mental translation pause. Here's how to practice this. Every day, spend 10 minutes describing what you see around you in simple English. Look at your room and think, I see a bed. The bed is comfortable. I like sleeping on this bed. Don't think in your native language first. Think directly in English, even if your thoughts are simple. Simple English thoughts are better than complex translated thoughts. Practice this while doing daily activities. When you brush your teeth, think, I am brushing my teeth. The toothpaste tastes fresh. When you cook, think, I am cooking dinner. The food smells good. This trains your brain to process thoughts in English naturally. Over time, thinking in English becomes automatic, and pauses disappear. Technique 2. Use natural filler words. Native speakers use filler words to keep conversations flowing. Words like, well, you know, actually, and I mean, give your brain time to think without creating awkward silence. Instead of pausing completely, use these fillers naturally. Well, I think it's a good idea. You know, I really enjoyed that movie. Actually, I prefer coffee to tea. I mean, it's not that difficult. Practice using one filler word in every conversation. Don't overuse them, but use them naturally to maintain flow. This keeps you speaking while your brain organizes the next thought. Technique 4. Use the keep going principle. This technique is simple but powerful. Never stop completely. Even if you make a mistake, keep going. Even if you forget a word, keep talking. If you can't remember a specific word, describe it differently. Can't remember refrigerator? Say, the machine that keeps food cold. Can't remember embarrassed? Say, I felt bad and shy. Can't remember restaurant? Say, the place where you eat food. The goal is to maintain flow. People understand you even when you use simple descriptions. Flow is more important than perfect vocabulary. Technique 5. Practice shadowing daily. Shadowing means listening to native speakers and repeating exactly what they say immediately, like an echo. This trains your mouth and brain to speak without thinking. Choose clear audio from podcasts, YouTube videos, or language learning apps. Start with short sentences. Listen to a one sentence, then repeat it immediately with the same rhythm and speed. Do this for 10 minutes every day. Your brain will learn the natural rhythm of English. Your mouth will learn to move quickly. Soon, speaking without pausing becomes natural. These 5 techniques work together. Use them consistently, and your pausing problem will disappear. Your confidence will grow with every smooth sentence you speak. Now, let me teach you 4 practical exercises that build confidence speaking and eliminate pauses. Practice these exercises regularly for best results. Exercise 1, the 1-minute speaking challenge. This is my favorite confidence building exercise. Choose a simple topic and speak about it for a full minute without stopping. Even if you make mistakes, keep going. Even if you forget a word, describe it differently. Start with easy topics like my daily routine, my favorite food, my family, my hobbies, my hometown. Set a timer for 1 minute. Start speaking and don't stop until the timer rings. If you forget a word, describe it differently. If you make a mistake, continue anyway. If 1 minute feels too long, start with 30 seconds. Gradually increase your time as you become more comfortable. The goal is continuous speech, not perfect speech. This exercise trains your brain to keep talking even when challenges arise. It builds the mental habit of smooth, uninterrupted communication. Exercise 2. Story retelling for flow. Listen to a short story, podcast episode, or watch a simple video. Then retell the story in your own words without pausing. Here's how to do it. First, listen to or watch something for 3 to 5 minutes. Focus on understanding the main points, not every detail. Second, immediately after listening, retell the story out loud. Don't worry about remembering everything perfectly. Focus on maintaining flow. Third, if you forget a detail, make something up or skip it. Keep the story moving forward without stopping. This exercise improves your ability to organize thoughts quickly and speak continuously. It also builds vocabulary and comprehension skills naturally. Exercise 3. Speed conversation practice. This exercise trains your brain to respond quickly without overthinking. You can do this with a friend or even by yourself. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Ask yourself simple questions and answer them immediately. What did you do yesterday? What do you like about your job? What are your plans for the weekend? What's your favorite season and why? Answer each question quickly without pausing to think too much. The goal is immediate response, not perfect answers. If you practice with a friend, take turns asking and answering questions rapidly. This builds the habit of quick thinking and smooth responses. Exercise 4. Description without stopping. Look around your room or go outside. Describe everything you see for 3 minutes without stopping. Keep your description flowing continuously. For example, I see a blue chair. The chair looks comfortable. Next to the chair is a small table. On the table, there is a lamp. The lamp has a white shade. Near the window, I see green plants. If you run out of things to describe, repeat what you already said or describe things in more detail. The important thing is to keep talking without pauses. This exercise trains your brain to find words quickly and maintain speech flow even when you're not sure what to say next. Practice these 4 exercises regularly. Each one builds a different aspect of confident, pause-free speaking. Combined together, they create powerful speaking confidence. Speaking without pausing is not just about techniques and exercises. It's also about changing how you think about speaking English. Let me share 3 important mindset shifts that will transform your confidence. Mindset Shift 1. Mistakes help you learn. Many people pause because they're afraid of making mistakes. But this fear actually creates more problems than mistakes do. Here's the truth. Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your teacher. Every mistake shows you something to improve. Every mistake makes you stronger. Native speakers make mistakes too. They say, they forget words, they start sentences over, but they don't stop speaking because of this. They keep going and fix things naturally. Change your thinking from, I must not make mistakes, to, mistakes help me learn. When you're not afraid of mistakes, you stop pausing to be perfect. You start speaking to communicate. Mindset Shift 2. Communication matters more than perfection. Your goal is not to speak perfect English. Your goal is to communicate your ideas clearly. If people understand you, you are successful. Perfect grammar doesn't matter if no one can follow your conversation because of constant pauses. Smooth communication with minor mistakes is much better than perfect sentences with long pauses. Think about this. Would you rather listen to someone who speaks smoothly with minor mistakes or someone who pauses every few words to be grammatically perfect? Focus on sharing your thoughts, feelings, and ideas. Focus on connecting with people. When communication is your goal, pausing becomes unnecessary. Mindset Shift 3. Confidence creates fluency. Many people think they need to be fluent to feel confident, but actually the opposite is true. You need to feel confident to become fluent. Confidence allows you to speak freely without fear. When you believe in yourself, you don't pause to check every word. You trust that your English is good enough to communicate. Start building confidence by celebrating small wins. When you speak for 1 minute without pausing, feel proud. When you use a new phrase naturally, congratulate yourself. When someone understands you easily, recognize your success. Confidence grows through positive experiences. Create positive speaking experiences every day, and your confidence will grow naturally. These mindset shifts are as important as the techniques I taught you. Change your thinking, and your speaking will change automatically. Now you have everything you need to eliminate pausing and speak with confidence. But information without action creates no change. Let me give you a clear action plan to transform your speaking. Week 1. Foundation building. Choose one technique from today's lesson. I recommend starting with Think in English. Practice this for 10 minutes every day. Spend 10 minutes describing your surroundings in simple English. Think directly in English, not your native language. Do this every day for 1 week. Also, start the 1-minute speaking challenge. Choose a simple topic and speak for 1 minute without stopping. Do this once per day. Week 2. Adding flow techniques. Continue thinking in English practice. Add natural filler words to your speaking. Choose 2 to 3 filler words like, well, actually, and practice using them naturally. Increase your speaking challenge to 90 seconds. Choose slightly more complex topics like, my opinion about, or my experience with. Week 3. Building confidence. Add the phrase learning technique. Learn 5 complete phrases that you can use in conversations. Practice using them until they become automatic. Start the story retelling exercise. Listen to simple stories and retell them without pausing. Focus on maintaining flow, not perfect accuracy. Week 4. Advanced practice. Combine all techniques. Think in English, use filler words, speak in phrases, and maintain flow even when you make mistakes. Practice the speed conversation exercise. Respond to questions quickly without overthinking. Build the habit of immediate, confident responses. Daily minimum practice. Every day, spend at least 15 minutes on smooth speech practice. 5 minutes thinking in English, 5 minutes speaking challenge, 5 minutes phrase practice or story retelling. Consistency is more important than perfection. Daily practice creates lasting change. Track your progress. Keep a simple journal. Every day, write 1 sentence about your speaking practice. Today I spoke for 2 minutes without pausing. Or, today I used filler words naturally. Notice your improvements. Celebrate small wins. Building confidence requires recognizing your progress. My dear friends, you now have the complete system to speak English without pausing. You understand why pausing happens. You know 5 powerful techniques to eliminate it. You have 5 practical exercises to build confidence. You have the right mindset for success. But remember this, smooth speech is not about perfection. Smooth speech is about confidence, flow, and connection with others. Every confident English speaker started where you are now. They paused, they hesitated, they felt nervous, but they kept practicing. They believed in their ability to improve. They focused on communication, not perfection. You have the same potential. You have the same ability to grow. The only difference between you and confident speakers is practice and belief. Start today with just 1 technique. Practice for 15 minutes. Tomorrow, practice again. Next week, add another technique. Next month, look back and see how much you've grown. Speaking without pausing will change your English experience completely. You will enjoy conversations instead of fearing them. You will feel confident instead of nervous. You will connect with people instead of worrying about mistakes. Your smooth, confident English-speaking future is waiting for you. Take the first step today. This is Soundline English Podcast. I'm Emma. Thank you for choosing to build your confidence with me today. Keep practicing, keep believing, keep speaking smoothly. Your confidence grows stronger with every word you speak without pausing. See you in the next episode. Goodbye for now, my confident English friends.